Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Mel and I'm so glad you're joining us today. Along those lines, real quick, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed to my channel. There's been quite a few of y'all in the last week, and I just wanted to let y'all know that I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos and hit that subscribe button. That really does mean a lot to me. If you're so inclined, I would love it if you would leave a comment down below introducing yourself so I can say hi and thank you personally, but I know not everybody likes to comment on videos, so if you don't want to, no worries, but just know that I really do appreciate you being here. So with that out of the way, let's get to the reason why we're all here, which is an update on my Palette of the Week series. The palette for this week was, of course, my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you missed last week's update, real quick, I do want to say that this palette was brand new to me. I picked it up recently just before Christmas when it was on sale at Ulta. Combined, Platinum Perk 20% off coupon with that. Managed to pick it up for about $28, which was really exciting. So this, in addition to being sort of a palette of the week, is also a first impressions of sorts because this was my first time using this. So go on ahead and show the inside, and this is what it looks like, so you can see. I did dig into this quite a bit this week. I didn't use every single shade in here. I think Primavera, Venetian Red, Warm Taupe, and Real Gar. I didn't even touch this week, so definitely gonna have to spend some more time with this. I really enjoyed this palette. I feel like, again, first impressions, but I feel like I do understand the hype over this and the ABH shadow formula in general. This is a little bit softer formula than I really like. It definitely, I think, kind of stretched my my makeup skills this week. I tried to do a look one day using Love Letter, this pink up here, and it got out of control very quickly. So I am definitely having to kind of use this palette a little bit differently than some of the harder pressed shadows that I have, like the Tarte or the Too Faced, things like that, where you kind of have to dig in a little bit more, whereas this one is so pigmented and a lot looser that just kind of the barest tap of your brush into the eyeshadow pan, gives you a lot more color. So you gotta go in gentle with this one. I definitely learned. So I will insert some swatches here. I know everybody has seen swatches of this palette, but I'm trying to start doing that with all of my palette of the week. So we will take a minute and insert that. We have Primavera, this one, followed by Golden Ochre, Vermeer, Blonde Fresco, Antique Bronze, Love Letter, and finally Cypress Umber. Then also Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange, Primavera, Red Ochre, Venetian Red, Warm Taupe, and Real Gar. I want to talk a little bit now too about some of my favorite shadows in here and some of the looks that I did with this week. Probably comes as no surprise to anyone who watched my palette collection video, but my favorite shade in here was really this Blonde Fresco, this light cool toned lavender here. It is an awesome transition shade. I really loved pairing it with Vermeer and Antique Bronze on the lid. As always, my cat Luna is joining us. So that was great. That was a really just very easy everyday look. I did also use two tutorials that I found here on YouTube, and I will have both of those linked down below. One was a warm tone look and one was a cool tone look. The cool tone look is actually the one I'm wearing today. And so that turned out kind of pretty. I thought the warm tone look was really awesome, and it kind of forced me to use some of these shades over here that I maybe wouldn't have, like the Red Ochre and the Burnt Orange and some of those other warmer colors. I tried to take a selfie of that one, but I was outside, and the way the sun was, it really just didn't turn out very well. But again, I will have that tutorial link down below so you can get an idea of what it looked like. The rest of the time I used this palette, I think I used it 5 times over the last week. I didn't do an update on this last week. I'm kind of a week behind on this update, but with the holidays I really just hadn't used this very much, and so I wanted to take some extra time with it. But the other 3 days, Luna, go away. But the other 3 days that I used this, I really just kind of played around and just kind of made up my own looks. The look that I'm wearing in my blush collection video was using this, again using that antique bronze, and I think I dug into Cypress Umber a little bit on that one as well. And yeah, just really enjoyed playing with this quite a bit this week. So definitely excited that I have added this to my collection. Definitely excited to play with this some more. And yeah, maybe check out some other shadows from the Anastasia Beverly Hills line. Although the ones she has out now, the Subculture and the Prism, I'm not particularly interested in. But definitely we'll keep that on my radar for future releases. So do want to introduce now my palette for next week, which is going to be the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Again, if you watched my collection video that I posted recently, this is another one that is new to my collection. This was my friend Amber's. She recently decluttered it and sent it over to me, so I'm very excited to get to use this. This was another one that I had been eyeing for quite some time, and just, there's so many palettes, I hadn't gotten around to it yet, so I was really excited when she sent this over to me. Sure, y'all have all seen this, but we'll show off the inside. So that is what that looks like. I am also going to pair this week with one of the Shade and Light eye quads. This is in the shade Plum. This is another one that's new to me. I have used this one, but only once, maybe twice. These have been on sale all over the place recently, and so I picked one of these up. And with it being a quad, I don't want to dedicate a whole week to it, but I thought pairing these together would be fun. That way I can also experiment with adding some color into this otherwise very, brown neutral palette. So yeah, that is what we're going to play around with for the next week, and super excited to get to dig into some of these Kat Von D shadows that I have. Again, they're super hyped up on YouTube, but I haven't really had much of a chance to play with. So looking forward to see if they live up to the hype the way the Modern Renaissance palette did. As always, I hope if you enjoyed this video, you will give it a thumbs up so I know you like this content and want me to keep continuing on with this series. And if you haven't already done so, I hope you will hit that subscribe button down below and come out and check out the rest of this series as well as the rest of the content on my channel. So until next time, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Happy 2018, everybody. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.